What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name's CJ. This is Out of Bounds. In today's video, we've got to talk about what happened last night in the Cleveland Browns versus Kansas City Chiefs NFL Divisional playoff game. In case you didn't hear, the Kansas City Chiefs star quarterback Pat Mahomes left the game early due to a concussion suffered at the hands of Cleveland Browns linebacker Mack Wilson. Some people are saying that the tackle was dirty, including Pat Mahomes' mom. Some people saying that, hey, this wasn't a dirty tackle. It's just part of playing football. Guys are running around full speed. We wear helmets for a reason. We're trying to take each other out, right? Well, we got to figure out where you land on this. So let's take a look real quick at Myles Garrett, the star defensive end for the Cleveland Browns. He seems to think that, all is fair on the gridiron and that his guys would never target a guy like Pat Mahomes, no matter how good they are. Here's what he has to say. Let's take a look.
Patrick, I've known Pat since we were in high school, and he's always been a great dude. And nobody, I want to say nobody on our team is head hunting or going after a guy, try to hurt a guy, no matter how good he is.
So there you hear it. Myles Garrett saying that him and Pat Mahomes, they're like this. They go way back, all the way back to high school. Myles Garrett saying that he has faith in his teammates that they would never go after a star player, no matter how good the player is, that they wouldn't go and headhunt, that they're not looking to try and injure somebody just to win the football game, that's not who they are. So let's hear what else Myles has to say.
And so I'm praying for his recovery, praying for his success. Always been a quality guy. He does stuff for the community, and he's a leader on and off the field. And
I'm assuming you're specifically.
So there you go. He's wishing Pat Mahomes a speedy recovery, talking about how Pat Mahomes does great work in the community. We all know Pat Mahomes is a pretty stand-up guy from what we know about him and see him in the media and TV and things like that. So you love to hear that from Myles Garrett, but he goes on to talk about a little bit more about the situation, some of the flack that his teammates getting, and what some of the other players and people outside of the situation have to say about what happened.
Talking about Mac, is he getting accusations? Are people trying to say that he did something untoward to Patrick?
I know they were saying that on the field. I know some of the guys felt like that. I know Travis felt like that. And
so he said Travis felt like maybe the hit was unnecessary, was headhunting, was intentional. Travis Kelce being the star tight end for the Kansas City Chiefs. Obviously, him and Pat Mahomes are like best of friends. So he's trying to stick up for his boy, Pat. You never like to see your quarterback go into a game and get his head and his bell rung like Patrick Mahomes just did. So
I'm cool with Travis. He's been a good guy. I hung out with a couple of times in the offseason. And I don't ever want him to feel like my guys, my team is out here trying to injure somebody or put them out the game. We're trying to put some bruises on you. We're trying to hurt you, but we're never trying to injure someone or take them out purposely. We're trying to play how it's supposed to be played, sportsmanship and integrity.
All right, so Myles Garrett is saying that basically there is a fine line in the game of football. You're obviously wanting to play aggressive. You're wanting to play physical, but you're never wanting to cross that line to where you're hurting another player, even someone as good as Pat Mahomes, as much as that would have helped the Cleveland Browns. Well, they did hurt Pat Mahomes, whether they meant to or not. Mack Wilson, the tackle on Pat Mahomes, ended up knocking him out of the game, as we mentioned before, ended up concussing Pat Mahomes. And let's just say that Mama Bear, Pat Mahomes' mother, is not too happy with Mr. Mack Wilson. We'll take a look here and show you the clip, the hit in question. As you can see, Pat Mahomes coming off the field woozy.
Oh, my gosh, Joe. Oh, see in his eyes.
All right, so Mack Wilson leading with his helmet. Not only that, but then he takes his left arm, wraps it up under the head and neck of Pat Mahomes. He is now on top of Pat Mahomes' back, and he's going to drive Pat Mahomes down to the ground here and give him an extra little neck crank. So take a look.
Chad Henne is his.
So you can see there was like a little bit of, extra follow through there by Mack Wilson. He had Pat Mahomes around the neck the whole way down. And, whether that's just something that happens in the heat of the moment of the game, or if he was, trying to get Pat Mahomes out of the game, you could see Pat Mahomes is very, very shaken up here. His left arm, his left fist is clenched. Normally, that is a clear sign when somebody goes unconscious or gets knocked out. You'll see them like stiffen up. Well, Pat Mahomes, he's showing signs of that with that left arm and the way that his hand is clenched and his arm is kind of stiff.
His backup. Well, he's going to be coming in. I mean, is he?
So there you have it, guys. That's the play in question. That's the one that Myles Garrett's talking about. That's the one that got Travis Kelce pissed off. And that's the one that's got Pat Mahomes' mother upset as well. She went on to call this play trash football. His mother, Randy Mahomes, furious over the play. She wanted Wilson to be ejected from the game. She said, number 51, Wilson, that's some trash football, leading with the helmet, pulling his head and pushing his helmet. Why are you not thrown out? Come on, NFL. Wilson spoke after the game saying that he's never been a dirty player and that he wished Mahomes a speedy recovery. As you can see the tweet here from Wilson, prayers to Pat Mahomes. I pray you get back next week. Go be great like you have been. And you got the praying hands emoji with the red heart. And then you got Pat Mahomes replying back here, all good, brother. So this is big, big news. Obviously, there's a lot at stake here. If Pat Mahomes is not able to go next week against the Buffalo Bills, well, man, how do you not pick the Bills as the favorites to win that game the way that Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs, and company have been playing? But what do you guys think? Was Mack Wilson's hit legal? Was it clean? Was it within the rules of the NFL, or was it dirty? Was the guy dirty, and was Pat Mahomes' mom right for calling for him to be ejected and thrown out of the game? I'm going to leave that one up to you guys. I appreciate you tuning in. Definitely subscribe if you haven't yet. Turn on notifications. Leave a comment below. Like the video and share. And as always, until the next one, you guys be safe. We'll catch you then. Peace.